Planning your dream trip to Japan in 2025? Before you pack your bags and charge your camera, there are some major updates every traveler needs to know. From new airport rules and tax-free shopping changes to SIM card choices and smarter money tips, this year, travel landscape in Japan looks a little different. I'm your host from Between Worlds Traveling, and in this video, we'll walk you through everything you should prepare before boarding your flight, so you can skip the stress, save money, and make the most of your adventure. Stick around until the end for a few pro travel hacks I personally use to make every Japan trip smoother. First up, something crucial. Visit Japan Web is still required. Even though pandemic restrictions are long gone, Japan continues using this online system to simplify immigration, customs, and tax-free shopping procedures. It's not an app, it's a government website. Unfortunately, fake apps pretending to be the official service keep popping up, so make sure you only register through the authentic domain. Once you fill out your details online, you'll receive a QR code. Show it to immigration and customs officers when you arrive. It saves you from paper forms and long lines. Pro tip: take a screenshot of that QR code in case airport Wi-Fi slows down or your signal drops. Even though it's technically optional, more than 80% of travelers already use it because it cuts your arrival time by half. If you want a seamless entry, this should be your first step. Next, Japan is tightening its entry rules. Currently, over 70 countries enjoy visa-free entry, but the government is introducing a pre-screening system, similar to the US ESTA. Soon, travelers may have to pre-register their personal and trip details online before even boarding their flight. The rollout was initially set for 2028, but the new administration aims to launch it earlier. This means quicker immigration once you land, but also new forms to complete before departure. Now here's an important warning. As of late 2025, there is no official Japan ESTA yet. Any website asking for a fee or ESTA registration is fake. Always follow updates from Japan's official government travel sites only. Once launched, the system will likely make entry smoother for frequent visitors. But until then, stay informed and cautious. If you're carrying cameras, drones, or extra chargers, listen up. Starting July 2025, all Japanese airlines will enforce stricter safety rules on lithium batteries and power banks. You can't leave them in the overhead bins anymore. They must stay in an accessible place, like in your carry-on under the seat or even in your pocket. Here's the breakdown. Under 100 watt-hours, no problem. Carry as many as you need. Between 100 and 160 watt-hours, you're limited to 2 per person. And anything over 160 watt-hours is totally banned, even in checked luggage. These rules follow a series of incidents worldwide where batteries overheated mid-flight, and Japan's aviation authority decided to act early. Before flying, check your battery's watt-hour rating. It's usually printed right on the label. It's better to double-check than to lose an expensive device at security. Now let's talk about what not to bring. Japan is incredibly strict about what crosses its borders. Don't risk losing items, or worse, fines, by bringing banned goods. Here's what travelers often get wrong. Meat and dairy products, even sealed jerky or sausage snacks, are not allowed. Fresh fruits and vegetables are also banned due to pest concerns. Certain over-the-counter medications, like some painkillers or cold tablets, may contain restricted ingredients, so always research before packing. Counterfeit goods are illegal. For alcohol and cigarettes, you can bring up to 3 bottles of liquor and 200 cigarettes. And anything made from endangered species is strictly prohibited. One traveler once had a sealed sandwich confiscated at Narita. It might sound funny, but customs in Japan doesn't take chances. When in doubt, leave it out. If shopping is part of your Japan adventure, you'll want to know this. Starting November 1st, 2026, Japan's tax-free system will shift from instant savings to a refund-based model. Right now, tourists skip the 10% consumption tax at checkout. Soon, you'll pay the tax up front. then apply for a refund at the airport before flying home, similar to what you see in many European countries. Other updates include no more sealed packaging for consumables, the old 500,000 yen spending cap is gone, and purchases above 1 million yen will require ID verification and tracking. So yes, it's still tax-free, just more paperwork. My advice? Keep all your receipts organized and give yourself at least 30 extra minutes at the airport to process the refund. In 2025, traveling without internet access in Japan is like trying to read a map upside down. Not fun. The good news is that you've got great options. If you're traveling solo, eSIMs are the easiest. Just scan a QR code and you're online instantly. Providers like Airalo, Ubigi, or Japan Wireless offer reliable plans starting around 3,000 yen for 7 to 10 days of unlimited data. If you're traveling with family or friends, a pocket Wi-Fi router might be more economical. One device can support multiple users, which is great for sharing maps or translation apps. You can rent them right at the airport, no pre-booking needed, and some hotels even include one for free. For heavy data users, I'd say go with Wi-Fi. For minimalists, go with an eSIM. Either way, you'll never get lost on Tokyo's subway again. Whether you're exploring Tokyo, Osaka, or Sapporo, one tool makes daily travel so much easier. The IC card. You might know them as Suica, Pasmo, or iKoka. Rechargeable smart cards that cover trains, buses, and even convenience stores. The great part? They work almost everywhere. You can buy one at the airport or a train station for a small 500 yen deposit. Tap in, tap out, and you're good to go. For tourists, the Welcome Suica card is perfect. It doesn't require a deposit, lasts 28 days, and you can recharge it easily at machines. If you use an iPhone or Android with NFC, you can even go fully digital with mobile Suica. No card needed. Just top up through Apple Wallet or Google Pay. Keep about 2,000 yen loaded at all times. It's your backup when small shops done by accept cards. Even though Japan is modern and digital, cash is still king in many places, especially small eateries, shrines, or countryside inns. Avoid changing large amounts at the airport. Their rates can be 10 to 15% worse than what you'll find in the city. Instead, exchange just enough for your first day, then look for better rates. Tokyo neighborhoods like Shinjuku have reputable exchange counters, but honestly, the easiest option is an ATM. Convenience stores like 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson all have international ATMs that work 24/7 with English menus. Pro tip: use a debit or credit card with low foreign transaction fees, such as Wise or Revolut. That way, you'll save on hidden costs while still having easy access to cash. Landing in Japan is just the start. Getting from the airport to downtown efficiently can make a big difference, especially if you're tired from a long flight. From Narita Airport, the Narita Express, or NX, takes you to Tokyo Station in about an hour. For budget travelers, the Keisei Skyliner or airport buses are great alternatives. If you're landing at Haneda, you're even closer, around 20 minutes by monorail or Keikyu Line. Heading to Kansai? The Haruka Express from Kansai International to Osaka or Kyoto is fast and reliable. My tip: preload your route in Google Maps or Navitime Japan Travel before you land. Both work offline for basic directions and help you find the right platforms even when your brain is jet-lagged. Before we wrap up, here are a few bonus habits I swear by. First, carry a small coin purse. Japan still uses coins often, and having them organized saves time at vending machines or shrines. Second, learn a few phrases. A simple arigatou gozaimasu, it means, thank you very much, goes a long way. Third, download offline maps and translation apps. Wi-Fi can drop unexpectedly, especially in rural areas. And finally, bring comfortable shoes. You will walk more than you expect, and every step is worth it. And that's your complete 2025 Japan entry and travel guide. With the right preparation, from Visit Japan Web to IC cards and smart packing, your journey will be smooth from takeoff to touchdown. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more Japan travel updates, and drop a comment below sharing where in Japan you're heading next. Until next time, safe travels and enjoy every moment in the land of the rising sun.